Today I'm not at my house. Some of y'all may have noticed. This is the church. What we were wanting to do is, these are grab bars for people who are handicapped or that just need a little bit of help getting on and off of the toilet. I was going to put a couple of these in. I guess I'm going to put a couple of them in each bathroom, the ladies and the men's. And I figured I'd just bring y'all along with me and we'll do this together, because I've never done this before. So it should be pretty straightforward. I mean, you just find a couple of studs, screw it to the wall, and you're done. But I just want to make sure we get it right, and we get it to where when somebody uses it, somebody that needs this, if this breaks off on them, that's not going to help them. So you don't want to just screw this straight to the sheetrock. You want to find a stud behind it. And, well, I'll show you where they're going to go, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so we do have a little bit of sound issues in here because there's only one switch, and as you can see, it is the light and the fan, so maybe a little bit of sound issues. We'll try to work around it. But, alright, what we have here, this is the handicap stall, which allows room to get in here, turn the wheelchair around, and I guess it gives you room to actually back the wheelchair in there. And then you've got to move from your wheelchair onto the toilet, or if it's just someone that just has trouble getting up and down off of the toilet, you have a bar over here and you can grab a hold of it and pull yourself up. So this should help and make it a little easier for people that have trouble moving around or have trouble lifting themselves up. This should actually help them out a little bit. So what we're doing here, we're trying to find a stud, and I found one. But okay, the way I ended up finding one, I was going to bring a stud finder, but apparently I don't have one anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but I don't have the stud finder I used to have. So what I did, get you a little closer. Okay, this right here is a baby changing station. Put this down, you put your baby on here and change it. Well, this of course has to be mounted to a stud, or to two studs, here and here. And you can tell that if you measure across this way, that is 16 inches right there. So this is mounted on these studs, and the studs of course are at 16 inches on center, as you can see right there. Okay. So what I did is I measured another 16 inches over to here, and that should be right where our stud is, and it is right through that hole. And also I figured about 36 inches seems like it's about right, so that's about where I put that. So let's see if we can get this just pretty much screwed to there, and then we will also put a level on it. They have some of these bars. The only problem is they don't have the little brackets that go in them, so what I'm going to have to do is just drill through, and then we can mount just like that with the screws. And these go back farther. These will be a whole lot better. That way you got more to grab onto. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill these out, and then we'll just attach them to the wall. See how this works. screw in it here, and you can probably see that it's kind of going up like this. That's what this is for. You will level it out. And now, if this one is in a stud, then there should be a stud right back here. And I'm using these types of screws with the star drive on it. These are pretty strong. I'll say that's pretty good. Another thing I was thinking about was putting these like this. That way you got another place to grab and pull, and it might help not just have this one, but to also have this one. So what we need, get a couple of screws. These have the Phillips screws that came with them. And if I put it basically almost on the exact same line, right about there. Okay. Right there. Get one started. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. That should help tremendously. Alright, so one thing I've learned on these, they have some oil or something on them, and it will get all over it down the wall here. I'm going to get some cleaner to clean these up. Now these didn't have that. These are the ones that I bought from Lowe's. These are the ones that they already had. So the ones I bought, they didn't have the oil on them. These did, and I'm going to come in with some cleaner. I'm going to clean the bars and a couple of places that I touch the walls. But okay, I think this is what I'm going to leave it at right here, because I was going to put one behind too, but I don't know if they're going to need it or not. I can always come back, add this one later on. But for right now, these two, you can actually, this one actually I guess is more for helping you to, like if you have your wheelchair over here, you can hang on to it and let yourself down like that. And then when you want to get up, I think this is probably better for like picking yourself up off of the seat. And this one is more for letting yourself down on it. But you can use them both for whatever. I think that this will work. Now, all I've got to do is pretty much exactly the same thing in the men's room, which is right over there. thing coming off. Okay, so there are 2 more bars. I guess that's how you do it. You make an L. That's what it is, an L. And that should be pretty good for keeping somebody from falling. Y'all may have to let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming if you got these 2 here for people to grab onto, more than likely they'll have their wheelchair right here. So they'll be able to hold on to it and the bars. Now, if y'all know something different, then let me know, but do we need to put some over here? It seems like that is a long way from the toilet. That's a long distance. I mean, they need enough room, of course, for a wheelchair to sit here. So I think no one is going to be able to reach all the way over there, or is going to want to reach. It's not going to help them. They have to reach way over here. So I don't know if we need a bar over here or not. If y'all know, leave it in the comments below. It'd be really easy for me to run back over here, stick another bar up, but we've got them. Okay, so we have the bars mounted. That the ones I think that we need mounted, I'm going to let them check it out and see what they think. But I guess we're going to clean up our tools and our garbage and get out of here. I guess that'll probably be about it for this video. Appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.